Congratulations.
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 Thank you, Rishad. Do you want to say about your experience with the students this year?
Well, I must say the guys who have graduated this year, they have not only done a great job in understanding the circumstances, adjusting to the new circumstances, and also adapting to the changes and needs and everything else. I think we all have to be really proud of this particular cohort, not because they have just got their package of degree, but also the extraordinary adaptability, mitigating circumstances, and all these different things. So you guys deserve a huge high five. Well done.
And Domenico, did you have any sort of really interesting stories from this year?
In time, I was quite impressed by the number of students who decided to have me as supervisor for the projects. And obviously, as Rishad already said, this was the challenging part, because everything had to happen online. So we had to move from face-to-face meetings to online. And we also, having some handy projects that suddenly had to be turned in something more simulation oriented was quite challenging for everyone. But I had to admit that most of them responded in a very great way, and this made me proud of this class of students, definitely.
So Faye, what's your feeling?
For me, it's mainly projects that's affected. The teaching was semester 1, so it was normal, and the class was wonderful. And but the responses in the projects. I have to use the favorite word of our Prime Minister. It's fantastic. It really is. When the Prime Minister says fantastic, I don't agree. But this case, it really is fantastic. I had people who are essentially fending for themselves, thousands of miles away, and it's a very difficult situation, and they were solving problems on their own, and they couldn't have campus facilities, and they managed to still do what they're supposed to do and do it better, and even and I'm very glad that my students are reporting that they're getting good jobs. This is really nice.
Before I bring in Alex, I mean, let's give my own comments. I mean, if I reflect on this, I had students and we were trying to send microcontrollers and FPGAs to people's houses. And then, without the ESD protection, microcontrollers were blowing up and we were trying to debug this from a distance. And it was a challenge. And I think, we'll all look back on it and go, wow, that was a horrible year. But I totally agree with everybody. I mean, it was amazing how far people got and how we adapted. This is what we human beings do best. We adapt. Alex, how do you think this year went, especially for the students?
Right. Well, I'm happy to speak a little bit like a veteran of this Microsystems group, and I should say that I wouldn't expect 20 years ago or even 1 year ago that our modus operandi that will change so much. But last year cohort we had last year was amazing, because we started actually with real life interaction with them. So we had handshakes and handshakes not only in my course on asynchronous circuits, but also real handshakes. And we learned quite a lot from the students as well. Machine learning is something that I've learned mostly from my project students. And I also kept learning the language. I mean, I still remember this word for a handshake, which is 握手 in Chinese. And I always love to say shukriya to my Indian students. So with these words, I would like to send them to the real world now and congratulate them on behalf of all of us in our group, our PhD students with whom they worked, and also researchers. And well, let's give them a big applause for well done.
So let's give an applause to everybody. Yeah, well done, guys.